swingo, quite possibly bingo. Do that, that. Yeah. That's the 6-banger right there. That's a 6-win run. That is the 6-win run right there, folks. That's what we were waiting for. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. Tonight we have a very special treat for you guys. We're bringing it in right now, guys. This is a 6-banger. You might have seen from the title or thumbnail. This is a 6-banger, guys. This is pushing me up diamond fast. As you can see, it's been gilded. It's been given its golden heart. Anything that you see in the golden heart selection here has been a certified 6-win run. And this guy absolutely earned it. Aggressive growth Gruul. That's what we're talking about here tonight. Throwing fire, spitting flames. You know what it is. Rushing in, trampling, and hitting people with a little bit of proliferation, a little bit of everything. Really, really like this one. Very happy with it. With the combo plays we can pull off on this one. So before we get into it, guys, before we get into this one, guys, I need you to do something for me. Do you know what I need you to do for me? Is tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, or else, guys, if you don't press that like and subscribe button, well, I'm afraid the like and subscribe is going to brutally maul you for not liking and subscribing to the channel. So you got to watch out for that. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. I think, what are we, like 2 away from getting to 1,600? We're having a great time every night. Where are you? You are missing out. You can follow that Twitch link right down in the description. Maybe by the time you see this video, we'll be at 8,000 subs. Maybe you're the 8,000 sub. If you want to say, if you are the 8,000 sub, well, congratulations. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the villains. You can check out our Discord community. Speaking of family and community here, you can check out our Discord. We'd love to have you there. We're doing all kind of fun stuff right down there. And, of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one for yourself, got to go check out that AetherHub right down there. So what are we talking about it with? Gruul growth. All right. What are we talking about, Gruul growth? We're talking about counters and spit and fire at each one. We have 2 different types of goblins for your pleasure right here. Cacophony Scamp is going to be the first one right here. I also call him the, what do I call him? I call him this Shrimp Scampy. 1 red, 1/1 Phyrexian Goblin Warrior. Whenever Cacophony Scamp deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. If you do Proliferate, when he dies, it deals damage to equal to any target. So the more powerful he gets, the bigger his explosion is. The bigger his explosion, the more damage he can do out. You can also sacrifice him to Proliferate. This is going to be useful later in the game. Everybody has a 1/1, and the return of Proliferate just makes everything go bigger and bigger and bigger. We also are going to have the combo play with All Will Be One, meaning that whenever when a war permanent gets a counter on it, each 1 times that it got that many counters, you you throw that much damage out. So if you proliferate an entire board of people that have 1/1 counters by Cacophony Scamp doing damage to a player and exploding, guess what? Everybody explodes, everybody gets more powerful, and All Will Be One throws out the power. This is going to be a common combo play that we're going to be doing there. We also have this other goblin, Phyrexian Goblin Warrior, for 1 red. 0/1 Trample. Really like that trample on there. Exuberant Fuseling gets +1 for each oil counter on it. Yes. We're going to rub oil all over it. What does that mean? That basically means that it starts as 0/1, but it's going to be a 1 for when it enters the battlefield. It's going to be at least a 1/1. Whenever another creature or artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put another oil counter on it. So it gets more and more powerful the more they hit removal on stuff, and it gets trample, meaning that it's going to go over the top with that damage right there. So another damager, another one that has oil counters. Remember, oil counters will proliferate as well. So the more we proliferate, the more damage he can put out, the more he can trample through. Very good. Kumano faces Kakkazan. You know it's probably one of the best uncommon red cards in the game. 1 red, put it down, 1 damage to any target opponent and Planeswalker. The opponent and the Planeswalker they control, very useful. Whenever you cast your next creature spell, that creature comes with a 1/1 counter on it. And again, this thing can be proliferated as well. You can actually run through these lore counters on it each turn. Then, of course, it turns into Exile it, and it turns into Etchings of Kumano, which is a 2/2 enchantment creature, human shaman monk. And then, of course, everything that they get is exiled. Everything they get is killed and exiled. So if a creature dies, they can't run reanimation on it, it's going to be exiled. So really, really powerful stuff here, and it will automatically start on turn 2. When you get that turn 2 drop, anything that you put on there is going to come out with a 1/1 counter on it, which is going to be extremely, extremely useful. Because again, we're going to be proliferating like crazy. Evolving Adaptive, love this guy. Big warrior right here. We actually have a decent amount of warriors on this one. 1 green, 0/0. He comes with 1 oil counter on him. Evolving Adaptive gets a +1/+1 for each oil counter on it. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, if that creature has a greater power and toughness than Evolving Adaptive, put an oil counter on Evolving Adaptive. Now, what I love about this is if it has a power or toughness stronger. So anything you put in that has power toughness will get an additional 1/1 on it. And of course, since it's 1/1 counters for oil, guess what? They can be proliferated. He can get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Kami's Flame. Guess what, guys? 1/1 counters are modifications. That means that modifications do that 2 extra damage to controller. So anything that's modified is going to be extremely useful. This comes into a lot of the Kami stuff right here. Kami's Flare is 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker, very useful. Then 2 damage to a permanent's controller if you control a modified creature. We are almost always going to control a modified creature. Cacophony Scamp, this one is modified for oil. This one is already modified for oil. Almost everything is modified in some way, generally speaking. So Kami's Flare is going to be 5 damage out of your hand very, very, very quickly. 2 damage to its controller and 3 damage to a target for early removal. We really just need to get people out of there. We're trying to move fast and break things here. The Armored Scrapgorger. It's Armored Scrapgorger. Look at this guy. Armored Scrapgorger, 1 green and 1/0/3. It gets +3 as long as it has 3 or more oil counters on it. So again, oil, 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 oil. Add 1 or more counters. Add 1 or more colors. Add 1 mana of any color. So it is a mana rock. For 2-drop. 2-drop mana walk at 3 is very nice. When it becomes tapped, exile target card from a graveyard and put in oil. So if you eventually get it to 3 oil by exiling 3 things, it does become a 3/3, which is very, very nice later in the game. So a mana rock that also has graveyard hate, that also can become a 3/3, unbelievably effective there. Very, very, very useful there. And again, if you proliferate up its oil, it can get a 3/3 pretty quickly. Gaea's Gift. This is going to be our protection card right here. 1 green and 1 instant. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. It gains reach, trample, and hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. Why do I want this one as opposed to, I know you're going to say Tivar's Final Stand, or you're going to say the other one. The reason is I want that 1/1 counter. I want to get that modification, and I want to be able to proliferate it when I do. We haven't got to the proliferation tricks yet, but we will. We do have Cacophony Scamp, and we do have some other proliferation things, but that 1/1 is going to be extremely important. We also have that trample ability, that hexproof and indestructible, and reach. Don't forget how useful that reach is. If they're swinging in and they think they're going to get through with an angel or something, grab them out of the sky. So that's kind of why I'm going with that one specifically. Bloated Contaminator. Yes, the Bloat Boy. You didn't expect the Bloat Boy. Nobody expects the Bloat Boy. But there he is anyways. So you're saying to yourself, Jay, this is not really a poison deck, is it? No, it's not a poison deck. However, we don't really need him for the poison. The poison adds another level of threat in case they just keep blocking us. We can keep trampling over with poison. But what we want is that persistent proliferation. Not only is this guy toxic, he is a 4/4 trampler for only 3 mana. That's ridiculous. What we play him on turn 3. Turn 1, if we put down Kumano, he comes out, or turn 2, we put out Kumano. Turn 3, he comes out as a 5/5 trampler with Proliferate. And if he has a 1/1 counter on him, every time he hits, he proliferates himself. He also proliferates everybody else on the board, too. So if everybody on the board has 1/1, everybody's getting benefiting from him hitting hard, which is extremely, extremely useful. So he is a big threat. A lot of times he can get way beyond the ability to burn out. You just need to use direct removal on him, and that's why we have Gaia's Gift ready to protect him, because he is a big, beautiful bloat boy, and we want him to get there and contaminate everybody. Thundering Raiju. Kind of the finishing move here. This is kind of the special move. I love this guy. I've used this guy on a lot of stuff. Very effective. We can put out a lot of damage on the attack. We can win on the attack with this one. 2 red, 2, 3/3 haste. Very, very useful. Whenever Thundering Raiju attacks, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Then Thundering Raiju deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of modified creatures. Guess what? All these people with 1/1 counters, all these people covered in oil, they're all helping charge this guy up and throw that damage down range as fast as possible. We could have, this guy with oil on him, this guy with oil on him, this guy with oil on him, and somebody else played with a 1/1 counter, and he has a 1/1 counter. We could be throwing a 4 damage down range while we attack, and then they have to deal with the other ability right there of dealing with the massive trampling attack that we're throwing in. Then the final move, the fatality. This may be the special move or the finishing move. This is the ground pounder, man. This is what finishes it. All will be won. Yes, we're moving very quickly throughout this game. However, this 5-drop will guarantee you victory pretty much. Unless they have some way to deal with this, you don't even have to touch them. You don't have to do anything but basically attack or activate abilities. Why? 2 red and 3 enchantment. Whenever you put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, all will be won deals that much damage to an opponent, creature opponent controls, or a planeswalker opponent controls. So anytime anything gets a 1/1 counter, we get to throw fire out with all will be won. Bloated Contaminator, if he gets a damage through with all will be won, or we get Cacophony Scamp to explode, or we get it to proliferate or something like that, and we blow it up, and we proliferate everybody or any of these other abilities that add 1/1 counters, or things just slowly add 1/1 counters, all that damage is just going to go bombarding across the thing, destroying blockers, destroying planeswalkers, going direct damage to the opponent. All of that. It's going to be a massacre. It's going to be a fire. We're going to rain fire down on them with all these 1/1 abilities here. If you have other proliferation abilities, you could certainly throw them out there. Monumental Facade, if you want to put a little bit more oil in, yeah, you could take out a Rockfall Vale and put a Monumental Facade. You could do that. We could put it in the sideboard for oil. If you want to get everybody oiled up, sure, throw one in there. Why not? It does add a little bit. It does have that counter ability, but I do want to make sure that we do have the ability to play the cards when we need the cards. 9 mountains, 7 forests, Copperline Gorge. I'm leaning more on Copperline Gorge because we want to go fast. So the early plays as opposed to the late plays, you can balance it with Rockfall Vale right there. Karplusan Forest, listen, we're going to sacrifice life to get our boys on the board. If we got to get them into play, we got to get them into play. That's just what it is. That's what it looks like right there. Overall, 2.2 average, 22 creatures altogether. A decent amount of Phyrexian. This really is a Phyrexian Gruul deck. We are leaning heavy on the Phyrexians here. The other ones, a lot of warriors and some spirits, beasts, goblins. 7 instants, 7 enchantments, 24 lands altogether. Do we need that many lands? Maybe, maybe not. You could maybe get away with 23. I don't want to be land stuck. When I need it, I want to be able to have it. We have this crazy burning goblin here. He's got dynamite all over him. He's a madman. Our lovely Gruul sleeves. Our avatar is, of course, the Shadow Man. Gruul growth, we will be running it down, guys, a little bit more red than green. That's why I've balanced this out, because we do want to be able to play these double red cards when we really need to. Everything else is only going to be single green on that side right there. We're going to take off that oil right there. Boom. That's what it looks like. 1 and 2 is really where we're making our money at. 3, 4, and 5 we only have 1 at each one. So we really are growing really fast with our ramp ability, our ability to throw fire, but we start getting our combo plays out on the 3, 4, 5 drop right there. If you want to throw some other proliferate cards on there, you certainly can. Yeah, there's plenty of other things that proliferate. There's plenty of other things. You could try them. You could do Volt Charge. Sure, why not? You could do that one. You could do Unnatural Restoration. You could do pretty much anything that will help. Thirsting Roots is fine too. I don't mind. Whatever you want, really. If it proliferates, I don't care. It'll help build the deck. It'll help pull the combo of whatever you need right there. So I'm not mad at whatever you want to do. That's what it looks like. We're going to show you how we absolutely dominated tonight's game. Horizontal gang right there. Here we go, guys, into the game right now. Let's get it in. All right, standard rank diamond. Let's climb those diamonds. Leave a comment. What do you like about it? What you don't? Did you get success with it? And what would you add? I didn't even notice it was Mamulian, yeah. No, he hit the Gaea and that was it. Once they got the Gaea out, unless you have some way of dealing with that, you're donezo. Doop. Well, welcome, Lala. Can we get a shout out for Lala? Did we give a shout out to Lala? Miss Lala VT. I'm going to go give her a follow right now. I recommend you do the same. There we go. There we go. Karplusan, let's do that. Auto pay, bop. Alright, there we go. Bop. There you go. Good peeps. Yeah, we're almost at we are, in fact, he's trying to ramp. We don't let ramping around. We don't like ramping around these here parts. Decline. So, we're almost at 1,600 followers. On YouTube, we're almost at 8,000. So if you want to go check out the YouTube, that's the place to be. Let's see if he kills himself. Watch, this is going to be funny. This is going to be funny if he kills himself. He is going to kill himself. Look at this. This is pretty good right here. That's some good slapstick. You need good slapstick every now and again. Alright, Armored Scrapgorger. Boom. There you go. 6 away from 8,000 on YouTube. Very nice. Alright. Bushwhack. Search your library for whatever. Let's do that. Let's do a Bloat Boy. Exile. Let's exile Lily of the Billy, Schlungi, Bloongi, Doongi, and why don't we say a Klungi? There you go. Shut the front door. I'm almost at 8. Yeah, I'm almost at 8K on YouTube. I'm trying to get to 10K before my anniversary, my channelversary in May. So couple months trying to do it. Let's get rid of that. That. Fantastic. Okay. Armored Scrapgorger. Recurred. Armored. Alright. Hit. Submit. Zoom. There you go. What's he got now? What now? Target reveals. Put a creature from the graveyard. It's commies. It's commies all the way down, my dude. Yeah, sorry, man. Recurred Armored Scrapgorger. Returker the Learner Lermspricker from the Armored Scrapgorger. Herbert. Per. There you go. That's what we're looking for right there. I'm gonna have to change my name to CEO of Diamond 4. I've been up and down Diamond 4, I don't know, 3-4 times already today. I'm just swinging back and forth like a rocking chair. Just swinging back and forth like a rocking chair. Yeah, the goal is to get to 10K for the versary. I'll have a 10K versary. I think May 29th is my channelversary, so it's going to be a tall order, but maybe. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Armored Scrapgorger Wabo Gabo. I like how much nonsensical shit that I say gets put into your guys' daily parlances. Like everyone Gorjussier, everything putting Ussie, Wabo Gabo, Boof, all the random ass fucking nonsense that I say. somehow makes it into the daily play. Ermagerd, it's Scrapgorger. Ermagerd, it's the Scrapgorger. 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 Ermagerd, it's Armored Scrapgorger. Into their further Gerbert. Armored Scrapgorger. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, Joe Werewolf? That's a Jamaican werewolf, by the way. I am Joe Werewolf. Hey, good night, not Gruul then die. You Kermer. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Gerber. Or Bloated Contaminator. MTG Black for life. Oh, I think he may have overplayed his hand on that one, you guys. Let's do that. Any target, pop. Pop, yeah. Congratulations, I think you might have played yourself there. Let's do that. Sounds like Rasco Pico Trail. I don't know what Rasco Pico Trail is, but it sounds pretty cool. Unnatural Restoration, very nice. Okay, very nice. Let's do that. Let's do the blood. Let's do the bloat boy. Let's do, we got to do this the crazy way there. Let's do that. Get rid of that. Bloat boy. I will take the poison. Thank you. Wambo wambo. Dango. There we go. The police, a sheriff, and Dukes of Hazzard. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, he's got nothing there. Fantastic. Alright, so why don't we do... Return to the Rookville. Get rid of Venerated. He can't bring it back. Roscoe P. Coltrane. There you go. Let's do that. Pop. We're going over the top, boys. Going over the top. He's going to play protection. There you go. Pop, pop. There you go. I knew he had a protection card somewhere. I knew he had a protection card somewhere. He had to have a protection card. And Scrapper is out of there. You don't want anymore. Okay. Fantastic. Mr. 87 Anderson followed me. Mr. Anderson. I want to be free. It's the smell, if there is such a thing. Every time I breathe it in, I feel I've somehow been infected by your stink. That's a deep cut, right? That's not that deep of a cut. That's... people should know that one. I want to get free. Anybody know that one? That's a good cut right there. People should know that one. Alchemical Dreams, how you doing? Dr. Pixelgar, Fat Nitromus, what's up? Frank the Wolf. Oh, Frank the Wolf. Quinn? No. He wants access codes to the Zion mainframe, okay? That should be your hint right there. You should be able to figure that out. Hey, you got it. Paradabo got it. Paradabo hits it about 99% of the time. Kane88, what's up? Canostrom, what? How you doing? How many Dabos is it? Well, you guys, it's a pair. It's a pair of Dabos. No blocks, pop. Okay, fantastic. Rockfall Vale. Why don't we put down the Armored Scrapgorger? Okay. Learned English by watching all those good American shows as a kid. Wow, what was your first language? French? Or was it a different language that I've never heard of? A secret language. Let's see if this is a good idea or not. Yeah, we blocked a little bit of it. Okay. Let's do this then. So we'll put down Evolving Adaptive. We got a couple plays here. He's Reckless Stormseeker. Playing pretty tame stuff here. Pop, pop, pop. But he is hitting me pretty hard, so let's put down the adaptive there. Let's put down that instead. Okay. And we will go with the Raiju. Put that down. That's a 3. That's a bang. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I know. I remember you said you're in Quebec, but I didn't know maybe you moved to Quebec from, you know, Indonesia. I don't know. But I figured that French was probably your first language. My French is not very good. Not anymore. You may or may not know this, but Luna Nyx is Canadian. We had a long conversation about poutine. Being from Detroit, I'm familiar with poutine. You can get pretty good poutine in Wisconsin, Chicago, Michigan. It's decent. It's decent. It's not. I mean, is it gonna be like the? Is it gonna be like the real Canadian fucking street poutine? I don't want to say. Of course it is. I mean, it's a big if, but it's still pretty good. I mean. Alright. Swing it in, man. Come on. Come on, come on. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Pass. Pass. I'm going to take the hit. If my plans work... Okay. If this works, this is going to be the keystone right here. All will be one. He can crack it out. He's got to get rid of an Outland Liberator to do that. He's got to get rid of an Outland Liberator. But we can put this on the stack and get rid of the Outland Liberator to at least do that. To put the damage out first. Then we rush in with everybody. And he's done. Gruul versus Gruul. My Gruul was bigger. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, my Gruul was bigger, my guy. That was a meatier and thicker Gruul. Yes. Climbing back up. All right, one or two more. Yes. When you out the poutine spy. I really, honestly, I missed all dressed so much. You think I'm bullshitting. I was looking on Amazon to buy an all dressed potato chips. They're so good. I'm a big fan of exotic potato chip flavors. Dill pickle. Well, you know, in Detroit, we have Better Made, which are fantastic. They have the garlic parmesan. They have the sweet honey barbecue, which win national awards for being the best barbecue. Better Made. Actually, it's not a bad opener for me. They have the Emperor, Wandering Emperor here, which I don't like. Tiberius Walker. I like that. Tiberius Skywalker. I read it as Tiberius Ussi because my brain is melted from... I'm hungry now? Yeah. I'd be hungry too if my gallbladder didn't hurt. Speaking of which, anyone seen Drift Ronin? He was supposed to be drifting and Ronaning. They did do a limited... They were thinking about adding it as a whatchamacallit flavor. It was like... they had a bunch of different like local regional flavors. And they're like, you guys want this one? You guys want this one? And I guess people didn't want... There wasn't enough Canadian expats or people that had to trade it for all dressed. Spirited Companion. Tell us how you really feel, Sevis. Are you a big fan of people? I'm walking right into his fucking exile, his mass fucking nuke card here. Oh, no, he didn't have one. Okay. Yeah, all dress Ruffles. He's gonna run the farewell. Come on. Son of a bitch. If they're running all white, they're running farewell. Oh, the Raiju. Okay, I can deal with that. Miss Vicky's are okay. Miss Vicky's salt and vinegar aren't bad. That's not bad. I wouldn't be surprised if this is an Emperor. Hit. They do have the Miss Vicky's at the sandwich shops pretty regularly. Still doesn't have some here. So here's Evolving Adaptive. And hit. There we go. Oof. Survived a farewell to come back with the brutality. Yes. Hard bite. So I was at Costco the other day, and they had a bag of sweet and spicy sour cream and onion kettle cooked, and I was like, that sounds delicious, by some fancy brand, but they were $8 a bag. And I said, there is no chip in the world that is worth an entire meal. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Millennia LaFay, what's up, man? Nepcal Government. Last one, guys. Wall of Fire. It's all winner. It's we win or we go home right here. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I was blowing my nose. Evolving Adaptive. Lets you control 2 or more. Karplusan. Let's do this. I mean, it was a big bag, but, I mean, damn. $8 for a bit. Like, the other big bag of regular Ruffles was like right next to it for what, $4? Bro, I don't know. I don't care how good your chip flavor is, man. That's not worth it. Decline. All right, is it? Okay. So let's play Exuberant Fuseling. This guy's going to debate every single card that I play. He's going to go, let me examine this. I've never seen this card before in my whole life, ever. Okay, yes, very interesting. Oh, let me draw some cards here. Swing in. We don't want to play our whole hand right now in case he has some sort of decline. We might do that later though. All right. Do. Okay, he's doing that. Armored Scrapgorger. Recur. Recur. Declare. Is Obad. Dabo backwards is Obad. I don't know what to do with his information, but there it is. Let's get rid of Impulse. And let's rush. San Francisco rush. And that of that. Well, the only fake news here was that this guy was going to stop me from getting higher diamond. And that didn't happen. Alright, guys. Wall of Fire succeedingly passed. I may have been playing Sparky there. It's not clear. But there you have it, everyone. A little bit more. We're going to get some... We're going to pop some packs tomorrow. We're going to get to all kind of stuff. We're going to get all kind of shenanigans tomorrow. That's okay, Mamulian. I blocked and reported you. Unsportsmanlike conduct, racism. I mean, it's between you and the terms of service now, man. You know, there's nothing I can do. At that point, it's out of my hands. Now, I'm sorry. Well, it's the way it's got to be. Armored Scrapgorger, for Ermagerd. Yeah, I know. Technical foul, holding, face mask, traveling, pretty much everything. Tax fraud, reported you for that. Mercur Perfer. Mercur Rockfall 2. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Pop. pop, pop. There we go. you got me there, buddy, don't you? It's a good thing they don't do. It's a good thing that nobody does anything with that. So, you got me there, buddy. Truer words, my guy. Truer words. Oh, look, another Raiju. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's swingo. Quite possibly even bingo. Pop, pop, pop. Legion to Ashes, very nice. Kami's Flare. Exuberant, one of those, Swingo, quite possibly bingo. Do that. Yeah. That's the 6-banger right there. That's a 6-win run. That is the 6-win run right there, folks. That's what we were waiting for. You gotta wait for your games, man. 6 in a row. Joins the Hall of Fame, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Hulking Manamore. There you go. Alright, well, yeah, that's a 6-banger right there, folks. Not much I can say about that, but that's, let's put it in the Hall of Fame. Let's gild it. This one got gilded. Anything you see with a heart has gone 6 in a row without losing in ranked. So this one is our newest add to a 6-banger. Congratulations, Unnatural Growth. You did it. Let's open this pack up. Ooh, Capricious Hellraiser. Very nice. Four losses. Worst loss. The most sequence of losses I've ever had with this deck is 1. And then I win again. 1, 2, 3 losses in a row is the worst I've done. Yep. I was at a 70% win rate before that. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, listen, it's got to balance me, man. It's got to balance you somewhere or the other. You know what I mean? All right, Karplusan. I go first. That's nice. Let's do that. Do the hit. Okay. All right, he's going slow, so we'll do an Armored Scrapgorger. Script. Let's hit. Okay. He's going slow. All right. Let's get the blow boy out here. Let's do pop. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take a damage. There you go. The Red Walkers, Dominus, Mech Warfare make all light up the night much more vulnerable. Rafine's Tower. He went very slow against a Gruul Aggro, which is putting him in a bad shape here. Yeah, that's bad shape. That's what we call bad shape, ladies and gentlemen. Yikes. Yeah. That's what it's supposed to do. That's the fucking yeah, that's if you have no early answers, that's what happens. That was turn 4, by the way. Actually, that was turn 3? I don't know. Early turn, whatever. Doesn't matter. Ka-chow. There you go. Do I have an audio on? Yeah, okay, there we go. Sorry. People are conceding to Simic Toxic because they realize people who are playing Simic Toxic have a deep wound in their soul that they can't fix. So they're just like, I gotta let this guy go, man. He's not well. That's why. No offense, Raven. I'm just saying. That's why they scoop. I'm almost 100% sure that he's got a counterspell here, so we're going to try this. We're going to try to bait it out. Just took a shot of maple syrup whiskey. Very nice. Wow, it's going to be one of these games against Wade Garrett over here. Phoning the third path. He can pay something sorcery without paying its mana cost. Serum Snare. You can put that back. Fantastic. He's going to play the Scrapgorger out. Mill. Fantastic. Okay. Karplusan. We'll do Karplusan. I do Evolving Adaptive. Do one of these. Push. Hit. Pop. There we go. Exile copy. Copy it. You may cast it. He'll knock somebody back. You may cast it. He can cast a knockback too. He's not proliferating because he's not. Is this a mill deck? I think this is a mill deck, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is Simic Mill. Thirsting Roots. Evolving Adaptive. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get rid of Fading Hope out of the graveyard right there. There we go. Wabango. Fantastic. Okay. Talia and Gitrog. Yeah. What about Gitrog and Multani? I never thought I would die next to a Gitrog. Come on, do it, man. I'm waiting on this, man. Mills 5 times. Gives me no Osphot. 3 times X. It's going to be 30. Very nice. My turn. And it's a mana flood, everybody. It's a mana flood, everybody. Everybody, it's a mana flood. You know it. All the good stuff in the graveyard. All the good stuff in the graveyard. Wouldn't even let me hit damage on... I could have hit damage multiple times on Jace, but he immediately activated it because he had fucking... he had preference. There's a tiny echo. Okay, gotcha. Unban Gerulo. Forge of Progress. Very nice. Just don't give me a mana, please. Can we just not do... Oh, it's 50% mana. Oh, my God. Return target card from the graveyard. You may cast. You don't have any... Yeah, I'm going to have to return. I'm going to have to keep eating his graveyard, though. That's the thing. Target player mills 4 cards. He's going to go ahead. Just get rid of my... Yeah, thank God he got rid of some mana there. Good Lord. My turn. And it's a fucking mana. Okay. Red. Let's get rid of that. Let's do that. Pop, pop. He can cast that. He can cast Thirsting Roots. Thirsty, thirsty root boys. Thirsty root boys. Root beer boys. What do we got here? Is it another Jace? It's an Otawara. Very nice. Just don't be a mana. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Armored Scrapgorger. Girder, or the Armored Scrapgorger. Girder, occur. That's 10. He can mill 10 cards out. There's Founding. He can't instant or sorcery. He's got nothing. He can mill 4 cards. Mill 4 cards plus 10 and 4. I don't think that's enough to get me. That cleared out some mana though. You can do 6. Yeah, 6. That's not enough. Jay, why don't I have Diregraph Captain? To what? Add Diregraph Captain to what? Pop, pop, pop. Submit 3. Let's do that. Let's get rid of Founding a Third Path. Okay. He's got 10 there. Old YouTube comment when Arena don't even have it. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. The guy kept telling me to add a card that wasn't available in Arena. Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Oh, he's giving me the good game. Yeah, he got me. He got the Proliferate. He can do 4. And then 6. No, that's not enough. He can do 7. No, he can't do enough. You can do 7. Yeah, that's it. My turn. Adios. I forgot about the Diregraph Captain guy. How you doing? You still watching the videos, Diregraph Captain guy? I get that a lot. They're like, bro, there's a really good card you could add. I'm like, yeah, there absolutely is. As soon as they put it in Arena, I'll slam it right in there. Let's open this packety pack right here. Let's see what we got. See if we got the Luck of Snow. Yes. Argentinian Magicor. He's cool looking, but he don't do much. First strike protection from multicolored. Interesting. He could be useful. Vat of Emergence, and we got some more rares and stuff right there. Oh, we're almost at our Mythic Wildcard open. It didn't work. Sethargo, it didn't work, but he almost tried. Buddha Boy, yeah, if I have no cards to draw, you lose the game. Luckily, my deck is kind of fast, so I just needed to keep putting damage down. Mulligan, that's an awful opener. Let's get rid of all what we won here. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, it's a win con. It's less of a win con and more of a lose con. You lose the game. They don't. I wouldn't say that they win the game insofar as, what a crappy win con, huh? Luna Nyx, oh my goodness. It is the Lune Butterfly Nyx. Llanowar Loam Speaker. She speaks to the loam. She speaks to the loam. She speaks to the foam. And now I'm gonna have this dude speak to the fucking chrome. Pop, pop. Decline. He's trying to ramp. I'm not going to let you ramp, bro. I don't care you got the cool Blood Bowl, 40k Blood Bowl backs, man. I respect that, but still, I ain't going to let you bloat. I ain't going to let you bloat like that, homie. Everybody is here. It's like Super Smash Brothers up in here, man. Bow mixes. What's up, Bow mixes? They really like me. I'm 6 away. I need 6 followers. I need 6 followers to get to 16k. I need 10 subs to get to 8,000. So I'm real close on a lot of different things here. Decline. Okay. Real close to a couple of milestones. Maybe I'll hit it in the next couple of days. Okay, he's got something right there. I need a mana. I'm holding out for a mana. There's Kodama. We're gonna have to deal with another bloat boy. He might charge him up. I don't know. Max damage rating. Let's proliferate, navigate. Alright, there we go. Max damage. But you're on the East Coast and I start late? Well, my guy, I would gladly take the follow either way, my dude. Welcome, boy, woo, woo, woo. I do occasionally do an earlier stream, so it's not like it's an all-the-time thing. It's not like it's an all-the-time thing. He's dead anyways here. You also can catch me. By the way, I have a YouTube channel, Bomamis. I have a YouTube channel, so all these streams will go there. No, before you go, click that right there, Baum, because if you miss anything, Baum XYZ. Okay, hey, it was CNG stream. So follow that YouTube link. You'll see all the decks, all the plays, everything, the highlights from last night, what we played. So if it's too late for you, check it on the YouTube in the morning. Boom. No problem there. Boom, no mas piranhas. How's it going, CNG? And we have Max and the Damagers up in this mall right now. Pretty good overall. I mean, we went back and forth a little bit here. I'd have to say we kind of bounced around, but we locked it in eventually. When everyone stopped running control on us, we really did lock it in. This is absolutely something you can rank Diamond with. As you just saw, I ranked Diamond up. Like, you can see it with your own eyes. I always get comments, speaking of which, I get comments that are funny. They're like, this won't win in Diamond. I'm like, bro, I won 5 games in Diamond with it in the video. Why are you telling me that won't win? You can look with your own eyes. It happened. But then again, you know, people like to argue with you about anything. Let's see how many won in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. Pretty good overall, I'd have to say. Yeah, we're going to leave it right there, folks. I've been Jay Villain. And you've been great. This absolutely will push it, and push it a little bit more. The cruelest Gruul. The word of the day is pump. Goodbye.